Ik zei het al in de vorige video. Ik heb ook nog skill points gekregen trouwens. Kijk, dit gebruiken we allemaal toch niet. Dus ik kan gewoon niet kopen wat ik wil. Quests. Ja. Hunting for the Lodge. Ik heb net al die dingen gepakt. En die trophies kan ik nu inleveren hier in de Hunters Lodge. Want daar staan we toch al. Dus dan gaan we dat even doen bij Aziz. En dan kijken wat hij ons... wat hij daarvan te zeggen heeft. Dat wij dit gedaan hebben. Aziz.
I thought I told you.
I'm here to present trophies to the Sunhawk of the Lodge. 3 sawtooths, 2 ravagers, and a stalker for good measure.
I suppose Talana helped you with this.
I brought these down myself. Will you accept them?
Fine, yes. I accept them. But tell Talana she should stop playing with sludge if she wants to get Redmaw.
Oké. Nou, Talana. Wat heb jij hier over te zeggen?
When I gave him my trophies, Assis said you should be spending more time finding Redmaw than helping me.
That bunghead isn't wrong. But there isn't time to find Redmaw right now. You're gonna help with something else.
Oké.
Oh? And what might that be?
Meet me outside.
Je staat voor mijn neus. Hoezo meet me outside? Hey, hallo. Nou, moeten wij helemaal hier naartoe
You
lopen?
wanna help? Here's someone who needs it. Go ahead, Ilsadi.
I live in
Sadi.
Lone Light, northeast of here. I barely escaped because Glinthawks attack anyone who ventures out. We have so few shards. Will you help? We have nowhere else to turn.
Sometimes members receive an honorarium for the hunt. Assis should have accepted this one, but he refused. The price was too low.
Ja, geld boeit ons niet, jongen.
In the
Wij
past, I would have gone with
willen onze
Thomas
naam
and what say
naar
you
buiten
and I
brengen.
take it on? I'll meet you at Lone Light.
What about Redmaw?
Are you in or not?
All right. I'll meet you there as soon as I can.
Soon as I can. Let op, hè. We kunnen gewoon fast travelen. 1200 meter. Geen stress. Oh, hier. Ik ben er al geweest zelfs. Dus dan is er al een campfire. Dit zijn waarschijnlijk alsnog eerder dan ik, want zo werkt dat. Al die NPC's kunnen ook allemaal fast travelen, hè. Nou, waar is ze? En waar zijn die
About
Glinthawks?
time you showed up! More Glinthawks incoming!
Hey, ik zie een lore item op mijn minimap. Die wil ik even meepakken. Zo. More Glinthawks incoming. Oh, ik heb zo'n hekel aan Glinthawks. Hè. Ik schiet ook elke keer mis. Ook alleen maar op die Glinthawks schiet ik elke keer mis. Ik ben niet goed tegen vliegende monsters.
We must die. Die with honor! More coming!
Ik moet die snavel delen, kan ik gewoon eraf schieten. Wat? Ja, lekker neerstorten. Zo doen we dat. Kill the Glinthawks. Talsani, waar zijn jullie? In het huis. Nee, huh? Oh, hier, kom nog aanrennen. Waar is die andere chickie dan? Oh, hier komt ook aanrennen. Hallo.
That seems to have taken care of them.
But more always come. The soldiers at Morning's Watch don't even bother to fight them anymore.
Seems like they're coming from upriver. I could track them back to the source, but if more come here...
I'll watch the village. You go ahead.
Komt goed.
I thought you wanted to do this together.
You don't need me to hold your hand.
Dat is waar. Dat is waar. Find the cause of the Glinthawk attacks. Daar is niet een fast travel point die we al hebben. Dus, rappel down. Even een mountje roepen. Kom. Kom. Hey. Ja, goed zo. Hé, gaan. Hier staat iemand. Oh nee, dat is een plant. Trout. Oh, een vis. Een niet-robotvis. Ze bestaan nog. Zag je net op de minimap wel... oh, daar zijn ook glinthogs. Schiet natuurlijk weer mis. Afstappen. Kutbeest. Investigate the area. En er is hier ook een giraf, zie je.
There are snapmaw carcasses everywhere. No wonder the glinthogs were drawn here. Whoever did this must have left tracks from the blood. Amateurs will leave easy tracks to follow.
Inderdaad, er zijn hier gewoon tracks. Dus iemand heeft hier bewust die glinthogs gelokt.
Those blinds up there concentrate fire on a target. Makes it impossible to fight back. It's a cheat. And a wasteful one too.
Toch is hier... Er is hier iemand die dit heeft geïnitieerd.
These must be the snapmaw hunters. I'm here on behalf of the nearby village. Seems your kill zone is creating a glinthawk problem for them.
Yeah, well, they're not the only people with problems. If we don't get enough snapmaw hearts to pay off a loan, we lose everything.
I don't follow.
I borrowed shards to buy seeds. The harvest went bust, and now they're coming for the debt. We could lose the farm, our home.
I'm sorry about that, but glinthawks are attacking people because of what you're doing here.
Not my problem. None of us are leaving until I get what I came for.
None of us?
Hey.
You didn't think it was just us two, did you?
Allemaal hunters, wat willen ze? Compromise.
No one wins if we fight. Surely we can reach a compromise somewhere short of death?
We've been harvesting snapmaw hearts for days. I only need one more, and then I can settle my debt and save our home.
If I get the last heart, do you promise to stay away?
It's a good deal. Yabasha took a hard hit with that last one.
Okay, fine. We need the shards.
I'll do this for you once, and once
Oh,
only.
ik heb niet meer zo'n ding op zak natuurlijk.
Stay here till I get back.
Nee, ik heb niet meer zo'n ding op zak. Ik zit te kijken, kan ik onderweg ook nog die giraf pakken hier? Als we toch hier zijn. Dit is niet een beklimbare rots. Nee.
My focus is receiving another signal.
Ja, hier van de giraf. Maar er zijn ook weer
That
allemaal
Tolek must be the
dingen.
one sending the signal.
Talnek. Snap my hearts. Ja, ik wil toch die talnek wel meepakken zometeen.
Okay, no more sneaking.
Ik dacht dat die Striders vredelievend waren, maar dat heb ik me in vergist, kennelijk.
Got it. Now to bring this back to those hunters.
Dan gaan we eerst die tallneck pakken en dan brengen we daarna dat ding terug naar de hunters. Er is hier ook nog een campfire, zie ik. Zijn hier ook cultists?
I need to find a way up to the Tallneck's head.
En daarvoor moet ik die cultists uitschakelen. Dit zijn weer muren die niet te beklimmen zijn.
Eclipse. What are they doing here?
Ik kan het wel raden.
Looks like they're trying to capture another Tallneck.
Daar moet ik komen, op dat hoge punt. Of hier op dit hoge punt.
Saw me. Here we go.
Ik kan hier niet snel genoeg klimmen. Nee, ik kan niet snel genoeg klimmen. Hij loopt hier rondjes. Ik moet ergens bovenop komen. Hij heeft een gele item gedropt. Desert Glass. Hoe kom ik daar op? Ik zie ergens een klimplaats, ladderachtig iets. Hier is iets. Cultist plans. Daar kan ik op. Nee, die kan ik niet op. Hier kan ik op. Nou, dan ben ik weer net te laat. Ja, hier kan ik op. Dan moet ik eerst wachten tot dat ding helemaal rond is gelopen. Ja. Ik schiet mis. Ik schiet 2 keer mis. Ik schiet 3 keer mis. What the fuck? En is dit al een plek waar ik de Tallneck kan bespringen? Nee. Of wel? Hier.
I think I can leap onto the Tallneck from here.
Ja. Oh, lekker one-shot op dat beest. Nou, Tallneck, kom even deze kant op. Pak ik hem er even bij. Tallneck Sunsteps. Lekker craften, als we toch hier zijn. Zo. Nou meneer de Tallneck, ik ga jou meenemen. Dan ga ik daarna dat hart aan de hunters geven.
This should be a good spot for jumping onto the Tallneck.
Zo'n vredelievende Tallneck. Die hunters proberen hem te overriden. Oké.
Made it. Now to climb up to its head.
Laten wij niet gebeuren. Zo. En in beslag nemen deze talnek. Got it. Deze is gevangen. Zo. Nou, dan gaan we nu dat hart aan die hunters geven. Kunnen we daar nog voor fast travelen? Ja. Het is niet echt de route hè, om hier te fast travelen. Ja, van dan lopen we niet het pad. Ik kan hier tussendoor, lijkt het. Ja, lijkt wel zo. Lijkt zo. Maar is het ook zo? Jazeker. Oké. Deliver the heart to the hunters. Gaan we doen. Zo jongens, ik heb hem.
There, the heart you need. Now what about your promise?
A deal's a deal. And now I can pay off my debt. We won't be back.
Good. Keep it that way.
Aloy,
Talana. Staat hier in één keer.
congratulations are in order. I wanted to make sure you could handle yourself.
You were watching the whole time?
Of course. Tarkus, may the sunlight is passing, taught me many things. First of which was, a hawk never abandons their thrush.
Wait. Are you saying...
I'd like to sponsor you for membership. What do you say to hunting machines, winning trophies, and unseating Assis?
Dat klinkt goed.
I'm in. I'll meet you back at the lodge as soon as I'm able.
Return to the lodge. Hup. Fast travel. Fast travel is echt the way to go, jongen. Deze mensen die campfires maken. Super. Meet you back at the lodge. Plop. Return to the Hunter's Lodge. En we moeten alsnog dan hier binnen wel 200 meter lopen. Omdat dat de enige campfire is in de stad, lijkt het. Maar dat maakt niet uit, we komen er wel. Mensen praten over Durval, maar die is dood. Hebben we zelf gekild.
Talana, always a pleasure. I see you've brought your pet.
Greetings, Sunhawk. I hereby sponsor Aloy of the Nora for membership in the Hunter's Lodge.
No. Look at her. She's lowborn, a savage. This is beneath even you, Talana.
She has fulfilled the requirements, and Sun King Avad decreed the lodge should be open to all. She did save his life, but I'm sure he'll listen to your prejudice over his own common sense. Would you like to take it up with him?
The word of the Sun King is indeed law. Even though it would bring ruin to the lodge, so be it. Do you, Aloy of the Nora, pledge to act rightly and nobly when in service to the lodge all the days to follow?
I do.
Members of the lodge, even though Tarkus is barely cold, I present to you Aloy of the Nora, Member and Thrush, what say you all?
To the hunt!
Sponsoring an outlet.
What say you all? 1 persoon.
While you make meaningless gestures, I'll be finding Red Maw.
Dat is waarschijnlijk onze volgende missie. Red Maw gaan zoeken. Kijk, ze heeft ook een nieuwe quest.
This is a good day.
Red Maw?
What's Redmaw?
Few have seen it. A thunderjaw marked by years of battle. Some say it still bears the marks of over a dozen hunters on its feet.
Ah, die kunnen we hebben.
How many it has trampled along the way, we may never know. When members go hunting and never return, we often blame Redmaw. But to me, it's more than legend. It's the only machine that will unseat Assis. My sponsor nearly
Gaan wij
had
doen.
it, but
Let op.
he didn't make it.
I'm sorry.
Tarkus sponsored me out of loyalty to my family. He was my last link to them, besides the lodge itself. I have to unseat Assis.
En dan gaan we dat toch even doen.
I know why I hate Assis. Why do you?
My family has always boasted members in the lodge. My father and brother were both hawks. Assis let their sacrifice be forgotten.
What sacrifice?
They died in the massacre. They should be honored as hawks. Instead, Assis will not let anyone mention it.
How
Assis
did
is
your
een
family come
klootzak.
to be members of the lodge?
Karja noble houses have sent sons to the lodge for generations. Because they needed another place to lord over the commoners. I want to change that. The idea that someone is worthy or not by virtue of birth alone. Everyone thinks they have me pegged as soon as they hear Talana Khan Padish. I hate that.
I understand. My whole life I lived as an outcast from the Nora. They would have been the first to say I wasn't one of them. Yet as soon as I leave the sacred lands, everyone calls me Aloy of the Nora. It should be Aloy despite the Nora.
I didn't know. I'll remember that.
Goed zo, onthouden.
What happened in the massacre?
King Jiran's paranoia knew no bounds. He sent thousands of innocents to die in the Sun Ring. When the Hawks of the Lodge called for him to stop the slaughter, he threw them in the ring too. Yet when the machines attacked the condemned, more Hawks leapt into the ring to defend them. And my father and brother were among them.
I'm so sorry. What happened to
Ja,
the
wij zijn ook in de
innocent?
Sun Ring geweest.
They died
En
fighting.
wij hebben dat overleefd.
If you wish to hear the story, Legan can tell it better. He saw it with his own eyes. I did not. The morning of the massacre, my father told me to meet him outside the city. He told me they were planning an escape. I waited for hours until a message came from my father. I had to leave the city. So I fled when I should have fought by his side.
He didn't want you to die with them.
Nor would he want their names forgotten. Especially by the man who benefited most from their deaths,
Assis.
Assis.
Wij gaan Redmaw pakken.
Now that you're a thrush, you should improve your reputation. Why don't you hunt down a thunderjaw and a stormbird?
You want me to go trophy hunting?
You're not just any thrush. You're mine. And you better make me look good.
But what about Redmaw?
I will find him. And when I do, I expect you to be there.
Dus dat wordt de volgende taak. Deadliest Game. Ja, en de volgende taak wordt natuurlijk ook een volgende video. Die wij weer samen gaan beleven. Dus ik zie jullie graag dan. Bedankt voor het kijken naar Hunting for the Lodge. En graag tot de volgende keer.